I want to reintroduce myself, I guess, to the YouTube space community again after I deleted my first YouTube. Yeah. So like I was saying, I had a YouTube channel prior to this one, and I just wanted to rebrand myself and all of that. I brought it up like in a vlog for like a smidget, but I really didn't go into detail. So I would go into detail in this video. I will also be telling you guys some things about myself, some things about my journey, just to let you guys in a little bit on the person you're subscribing to. I don't want to wait until I get a whole bunch of subscribers to reintroduce myself. I want to already have this video posted, so when y'all do subscribe to your girl channel, you can go to this video and get more acquainted. Before I get into my old YouTube channel and all that good stuff, I just kind of wanted to introduce myself. So my name is Ashley Shanae. My middle name is Shanae. My first name is Ashley. I am a single mother of 3, and we currently live in the project. So yeah, I live in the projects. I'm a single mom of 3, and I'm currently not working as of right now. I've been out of work for quite some time, so I'm just trying to navigate my way through life. So like I was saying about me being a single mom, like strictly single mom, I have no village, no help, so it's just me and my kiddos. I have 2 boys and 1 girl. I have a middle schooler and 2 elementary school kids, but my middle baby, he'll be in middle school next year. Also, my middle baby is autistic, and I try not to, I guess, not make it known on my social medias, but I try not to label him autistic all the time, because he's more than just autistic, if that makes sense. Like, he has his own personality, his own person. So I don't want to just label him autistic, because he's a person. He have different characteristics. Okay, so that's why I don't always be like, oh yeah, I'm an autistic mom, blah, blah, blah. I support the autism community. I got the autistic symbol tatted on me, but I want people to try to get to know him first. The only reason why I tell people he's autistic, because communication struggles, he's a little to himself, he's a little emotional, and that's a whole nother thing in itself with being a single mom. But I just wanted to throw that out there as well. So I just wanted to share with you guys. I also didn't tell y'all I'm from a Duval. If I did tell y'all, I don't remember, but I'm from Duval. I'm from Jacksonville, Florida. I don't know why I say it like Duval. I don't know why I be all hype, because I wasn't even raised there. I was raised in Georgia. So Florida, Florida birthed me, but Atlanta raised me. Okay. I was also raised by my grandparents. I really didn't have a good relationship with my mother. My father was never in my life, so it was just my mom and my little sister. I'm the oldest, it's just me and my little sister. I never was really close with my mom. I was always our grandmama's baby, okay? But yeah, I was also a teen mom. I got pregnant at 19, so it's a lot of trials and error and trauma and stuff that I dealt with and encountered to make me make, I guess, not the smart decision. Although I love my children, being a teen mom probably wasn't a smart idea. I had 3 kids by the age I was 23. So I had 3 kids by the time I was 23. Yeah, but yes, y'all, with that being said, life has been lifing, okay? As you can imagine, being a single mom with no help, I would say resources, but I do get small, tiny resources. That's just my story. I'm a single mom with no help, no village, living in the projects, trying to make it out. Okay, I had dreams and I had goals when I was younger. My dream was to be a model. Your girl wanted to be a model, I know. And then after I wanted to be a model, I was like, I'm too shy to be a model. Like, I'm too, like, I don't know, like, to walk in front of people, it makes me anxious and stuff like that. So I was like, I'm too shy to be a model, but I love fashion. I love, you know, clothes. I love designs. I love all of that. So I will let me be a fashion designer. And I don't know how to draw or nothing like that. My goal was to pay somebody to like sketch up my designs. So when I was 18, because I got pregnant at 18, but I had my son at 19, okay? So when I was 18 and pregnant, I went to a college downtown Atlanta, a fashion designer college. It's called Barter College. I don't know if it's still out there. I don't know, honey, but I went there for a little bit when I was pregnant, when I was like freshly pregnant, you know, just to still try to achieve some goals. I didn't want to let me being pregnant to stop my dreams and goals and stuff like that. I also was living with my grandmother at this point. So yeah, I was living with my grandmother and all of that. And let's rewind to even how I even moved in with my grandmother. So I don't like telling all my business, but I'm gonna tell some of my business because honestly, like, I don't want to say ashamed, but like, I guess you could say ashamed, but not really ashamed. I just don't want to be judged because there's a lot of judgmental people out here. But let's be real, I don't care. Like, I really don't care, because this could be like a testimony. I could look back this video years from now and be like, girl, you made it. This can touch somebody. I can resonate with somebody. So it's just like, you can share parts of you without just telling all your business on social media. You feel what I'm saying? Like I was saying, I ran away when I was like 16, 17 to live with my grandmother. And you know, I had freedom over there. So that's how your girl became a teen mom. And y'all like, she ran away. Baby, that wasn't my first rodeo. I was a runaway child. I started running away from my home probably the age, I was in the 8th grade. I started running away in the 8th grade all the way up to, you know, I moved in with my grandmother. Like I said, I had a very, I didn't say that, but you know, I said trauma, but I had like a very traumatic childhood, and it just, yeah, it just wasn't giving, you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to bash, you know, people in my family and stuff like that. It just wasn't giving. Like, I don't know if you want to say I was the black sheep, but I was the black sheep. Like, I was always different. I never felt like I was wanted. I never felt like I mattered. Like, if it wasn't for my grandmother being like my cheerleader, I don't know, I probably wouldn't still be here. Because another thing, like, I also been suicidal since I was 12. Like, so I spent time in a mental institution and everything. Look at these videos, and y'all might look at people's life on social media. Just because they don't want to tell all their business does not mean people is going through stuff. Like, just because, like, I know some people, their niche is a struggling single mama trying to make it. And hey girl, I subscribe to people who in my situation try to make it, but that's not my niche. That's not my niche. My niche, I don't want that to be my niche. And that's how we're going to get into why I deleted my first YouTube. But I don't want my niche to be a struggling single mama trying to make it. Although that's probably more relatable to people, although that might help my channel grow or whatever, I don't want to live in that. I have to live it every day. I have to live being a struggling single mama every day. So coming on the internet is my outlet. It's me being, I can be Ashley before she had kids, if that makes sense. I could, you know, express the things I like. I can do things outside of struggling mommy world. So to make content about being a struggling single mama, it's like I don't get no break. I gotta deal with it in real world, and I gotta come on the internet and do it. Like, no, just not what I want to do. But anyway, y'all, this video also might be all over the place. it just act like we on the phone. You know, we on the phone, y'all be jumping into 2 different conversations. Yeah, so I was a runaway child. I was the black sheep. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was the child in the family that people wrote off. Like, people thought I was gonna have a child. Like, although I did have kids young, people thought I was gonna have kids way younger than that, like 15, 14. You know what I'm saying? I was promiscuous. Like, I was that girl that didn't get love from her home, so I wanted to get it from boys. Like, I was very promiscuous. I was, I guess, quote unquote fast, if that makes sense. But I wasn't being intimate with guys. Let's put that out there. I wasn't being intimate with guys. I just wanted to be in their face, and I just wanted them to tell me I look good. Okay, I did lose my V card young, but not that young, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? I just had a very traumatic childhood. Like I said, I was a runaway kid. When I was pregnant with my oldest, I spent it in a mental institution. When I was 13, I went to juvenile detention center, and I don't condone this, even though I felt like she was not a good mother. I don't want to spread and tell other kids to do what I did. I don't condoning. I'm just letting you know what type of child I was. Okay, so yeah, I went to juvie when I was in the 8th grade for fighting my mother because she was being abusive to me, and I snapped and I reacted, and they locked me up. They locked me up with bruises all over my face. Anyway, just a little bit about me. Like, I don't want to go deep in trauma and all that good stuff. Like, I just don't. I ran away, moved in with my grandmother. She had health issues. She was on dialysis since I was about 9 years old. So, you know, she had health issues, and she passed away when I was 19, when my oldest was like 3 months. That's when she passed away. And my grandfather, like, he passed away when I was like 16. So that's another reason why I wanted to move in with my grandmother, because like, you got health issues. My papa passed away. You know, that's just a little bit about me. No, I don't have no friends, y'all. I don't have any friends or nothing like that. I really do feel like God had placed me in my isolation season, and this is before I gave my life to God. That's another thing. I gave my life to God in 2021, but right now I'm in this season where I feel numb. We can get into that another time. I just want to let y'all know, like, yeah, I gave my life to God. I also been abstinent since that time too. So I've been abstinent for going on 5 years, 4.5 years. So I have really tried to change my life around. So I am so grateful that I even changed my life around. Like, even though I'm in this standstill point right now in my walk with Christ, nevertheless, I still gave my life to Christ. Yes, I don't even know where I was at before I said that, but I just wanted to open up and just, you know, share a little bit with y'all, because I have just experienced some things, went through some things. Oh, I was saying that I feel like God had put me in my isolation season. This is even before I gave my life to Christ, okay? I think what it is just like, God had to show me how to be alone. You know what I'm saying? Because like, I was a very needy, like very needy, and God had to show me, like, those people that you was being needy for, like, they paid you dust. You know what I'm saying? Like, not only family treated me wrong, people treated me wrong, and I'm not gonna say that I have never treated nobody wrong. Like, I probably hurted somebody's feelings, you know, as well. So I'm not saying I'm perfect, and I apologize to anybody I have hurt, but I still feel like people treated me way worse than I probably was mean to somebody. And if I was mean to somebody, I'm not condoning or justifying my actions, but you kind of know, like that saying when they say hurt people, it's like, I'm gonna get you before you get me, or if you hurt me, I'm gonna hurt you worse. So I'm genuinely, like, I'm not even trying to cap y'all, I am genuinely a nice, sweet person. Like, I live in lollipops, gun drops. Like, that's the world I live in. Like, in my brain, I really wish that the world could be rainbows and peaches and bunnies and flowers. Like, I'm a Disney adult, so it probably makes sense. I do not want to have to get out of character. Like, when somebody pisses me off, I just be like, oh, like, let me be nice to you, like, let me love you, because I can go from 0 to 100 real quick, and that's not even good, especially being a Christian. That's not good at all. But you know, I just wanted to keep it real and tell y'all what it is. Just wanted to, you know, reintroduce myself to, like I said, the YouTube community. I'm pretty sure y'all probably like, girl, we don't even know you. That's because, like I said, I deleted my first channel so we could get into that. So I've been on YouTube for about 4 years, and I honestly felt like God caused me to do YouTube. But I felt like, you know how, like, if God tell you to do something, you feel like it's gonna pop off. God told me to do it, so it's gonna pop off. I'm about to get a whole bunch of subscribers. I'm about to get me and my kids out the hood. This YouTube money, we finna be good. Like, thank you, God. Thank you, God. No, that's not how it happened. Because if I could just be real with you, like, I never wanted to do YouTube. YouTube was never something that I wanted to do. I enjoy watching YouTubers, but I never wanted to be a YouTuber. So it's just so funny how I love YouTube now. But yes, I was like pretty much asking God, like, what is my purpose? What do I need to do? Like, I have nothing going on. Like, what do I need to do? And I heard YouTube in my head. So I'm thinking to myself, was it God? But I'm thinking to myself, how could it ain't me, it ain't my flesh, because I don't want to do YouTube. Like, I'm not one of those people who, you know, quit their job and want to do YouTube full time, and God told me to quit my job and start YouTube and da 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 da. Like, that's not something I wanted to do. Like, I'm not saying God told me to quit my job and start YouTube, because I wasn't even working, you know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is, like, sometimes people would run to social media for like a quick fix, you know, to see if they can pop off and, you know, get income from social media. Because, like, let's be real, like, social media be paying. It be paying more than some jobs. Social media influencers sometimes get paid more than doctors. I know it's crazy, but, you know, so some people just do YouTube or social media just to get that quick money, and I didn't want to do that. That was never crossed my mind. So another reason why I thought it was God, because, and I still think it's God, it's just me and my flesh, you know, and I'm gonna get to what I mean by that. But anyway, I'm just like, this ain't me, that's the devil. That's the devil trying to make me feel like I want to do YouTube, because that's, you know, my flesh, I can get some quick money, da 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 da. Because number one, why did I think YouTube was quick money? That's how you know I didn't know nothing about no YouTube, okay? I feel like God told me to do YouTube. So I started my YouTube channel 4 years ago, only makeup. I didn't know what to do. So I said, God, what to do then? Now, mind you, when God told me to do YouTube, I didn't do it right away, because I was wrestling. I thought it was my flesh, maybe the enemy trying to trick me. I don't know. Because when I heard YouTube, the voice of God saying YouTube, I didn't start my channel right away. I didn't start my channel till probably a year, probably like, if it wasn't a year, probably a year later, that's when I started my channel. Like, I was, I guess, if you want to call it disobedient, I was disobedient because, in my defense, I wasn't trying to be disobedient because I wasn't really sure if it was God telling me or my flesh. So anyway, I finally did it, and I was like, God, what I need to do? And he said, use what you got. So when I heard use what you got, I said, okay, I got makeup. So I'm gonna start a makeup channel, because, you know, I'm a single mom of 3, not working, we ain't going no trips, I'm not showing my kids, so I'm not making no family channel. So it's like, I thought, like, how I'm going to entertain y'all? Why would I get on YouTube and nothing is really exciting going on in my life? So why would I get on YouTube? That's what I'm thinking to myself. I was like, I'm just gonna do makeup. So I did a makeup channel, and I was slowly growing, but I wasn't growing. I was gonna keep it real, and it was, you know, frustrating me. Not granted, I wasn't consistent. Okay, I was probably posting every month, but still, I was just like, you know, what made my YouTube channel grow, because when I deleted my YouTube channel, I had like 730 subscribers, what made my channel grow to that 700 subscribers, because before my channel blew up, I only had 100 subscribers. So I had 100 subscribers, mind you, after 4 years, probably 3.5. So 3.5 going on 4 years. At that point, I only had 100 subscribers. Okay, so it wasn't very motivating, you know what I'm saying, but I still kept pushing. So I was on makeup videos, and then what really got me to like the 100 subscribers was because I was doing hauls too. So the people love the hauls. I was doing hauls, I was doing makeup and stuff like that. So it slowly grew, but you know. And then what made my, like I said, it blew up because I did a project, an income-based project house tour. I had got like 32,000 views. I had got like over 300 subscribers. Like my channel blew up. Like they love that house tour, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, yes, thank you God, like my channel growing, yay, 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 yay. See, people don't talk about when you have a good video and you get all these subscribers, you be so excited, but people don't talk about when the momentum, you know, goes down. And I feel like that's what made me discouraged on my YouTube journey, because I thought after I got all those subscribers that the videos after that was going to do good, I was going to keep growing. No, literally all my subscribers was coming from that income-based apartment tour. And don't get me wrong, I was still grateful, but I'm just like, now we in month 7, mind you, we in month 7. I'm just talking about like during that time. I'm in month 7. Can you just imagine how many videos I have made after that income-based tour? We in month 7. I probably made, I was consistent then, so I was making like 2, 3, I probably would do 4 videos a month. Yeah, because I probably post like weekly, you know what I'm saying? So I was very consistent, and my other videos wasn't getting no views, it wasn't getting no traction. Even like, I'm talking about from my subscribers, I'm not talking about new subscribers, I'm talking about from the 700 subscribers that I had. They wasn't watching my other content, and I was kind of getting discouraged. I'm just like, you subscribe but you're not, you know, interacting, you know what I'm saying? And I was trying to, you know, be like, well, Ashley, it's some videos that you watch on YouTube and you don't interact with them all the time, and you know, people just probably just watching, that's it, you know, that's it. But I'm thinking to myself, I wasn't even getting the views, you know. And I understand people don't have to comment every single video, people don't have to interact with every single video, but 7 months after growing a community, I just assumed I would get more interaction. 700 subscribers, I just thought I was gonna get more interaction. So, you know, that discouraged me. On top of that, the more videos I post, the more subscribers I would lose. So crazy. Like, I don't know if it was YouTube trying to take away the box every month. I don't know. All I'm saying is, you know, I was still learning YouTube, and after having 100 subscribers for 4 years, I was excited to get 700 subscribers. So, you know, I was kind of discouraged that, you know, it didn't feel like I had 700 subscribers. Like, let's just be real, it didn't feel like I had 700 subscribers. And so I was getting very discouraged doing these videos, and it's like, in my mind, I'm thinking to myself, like, this my ticket out the hood, this my ticket out of the projects. That's what I was thinking, because, you know, this not something I really wanted to do. Like, yeah, I fell in love with it, but this wasn't like my goal plan, you know what I'm saying? So it was frustrating trying to come up with content to entertain, you know, my 700 subscribers, and wasn't nobody interacting. And, you know, like I said, I don't have no job, I'm a single mom, so it was just like, I was trying to work with what I had, you know. I just felt like I wasn't appreciated. And like I said, the more I posted, the more subscribers I lost. And literally one night I woke up in the middle of the night. You know, I always wake up throughout the middle of the night. And, you know, I just checked my phone, you know, checked my subscribers. And I think that I lost like 2 subscribers. Now, that was that day. I've been losing subscribers. You know what I'm saying? Although 700 subscribers is still great, you see the subscribers you're losing, especially when you're trying to keep growing. Seeing you losing subscribers when you're active, I can understand if I wasn't posting, I can understand but seeing me lose subscribers, I'm just like, oh my god. Then you get into your head like, what if they hate my content and so I was already overwhelmed with life. Okay, so waking up in the middle of the night, seeing, you know, y'all don't know what I'm going, this is my brain process, y'all don't know what I'm going through, y'all don't know the financial struggles I'm going through, and I'm trying to, like, I wasn't spending no money that I didn't have in my, you know, to make videos. I'm not saying it like that, but I'm just saying that, like, you know, when I did have a little piece of change, you know, to spend on myself, I did try to make good content. You know, I was taking them downtown, you know, I mean, I think I had good content for me. Not everybody gonna like my content, I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying, like, I think I had good content for me. I just got discouraged and I literally deleted my YouTube channel like 2-3 o'clock in the morning off of emotions. Do I regret it? No, because like I said, I was busting my behind making videos for y'all. I'm talking about old YouTube. I wasn't feeling appreciated, so no, I don't regret it. I do regret leaving abruptly, because I did have, like, out of 700 subscribers, I did have like maybe 3, 4, no more than 5 like loyal likers, commenters, you know what I'm saying? So I did feel bad for just up and leaving. I pray and I said, you know what, God, if they really loves my content and enjoyed me, they would try to find me, because my YouTube is the same as that YouTube name that I had on my old channel. Speaking on that, one of my old subscribers from my old channel found me on TikTok. Shout out to you. I think her name is, I don't know her name, but it's like Brown, so I'm gonna call you Miss Brown, girl. Shout out to you, because I remember her. She used to comment on my old YouTube too. So she found me on TikTok. I was so shocked, y'all. Like, she found me on TikTok and she was like, you know, hope you're doing well, miss you on YouTube, you know. And I was like, you know, like, girl, if you're watching this video right now, like, you put like an extra spark in my back, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, honestly, I didn't feel appreciated on my old YouTube. And we, don't get me wrong, you will have silent watchers, people who love you but they don't want to, you know, comment, and that's fine, you know what I'm saying? But like, her, I felt like I wasn't appreciated. So her, like, you know, saying like, hey, I miss you, like, that made me feel like maybe people did, you know, enjoy my content. Maybe people do like me, you know what I'm saying? And it's like a projection thing, because, like, being a black sheep, being told that you're pretty much a nobody, it's hard to, like, get that out your mind, especially when you go through things in life, like, you know, rejection, you know, let down, stuff like that. And it just bring you back to that little kid that you was when you didn't feel like you was appreciated, you know what I'm saying? So that's kind of how I was feeling with my old YouTube channel. But and then, like I said, I was making content for my viewers and I feel like they was appreciated. So, you know what, I deleted my YouTube channel and I was like, you know, I'm gonna start over. And on this YouTube channel, and when I started over, I was only gone for a month. I started my new YouTube channel because I genuinely love doing YouTube. I genuinely love making content. I love, you know, just, this is fun for me, except for editing. So I started, you know, this channel, but with this channel, my whole attitude is changing. My whole mindset is changing. And my mindset for this channel is to be me. And when I say be me, I'm not saying I wasn't being me in my old channel, but I'm saying, like, I'm not finna go out my way to make content for y'all. And I'm not saying it like that in a mean way. I'm saying it as far as, like, I'm treating YouTube like TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. I don't have Facebook and stuff like that, but I'm just saying, like, I'm treating YouTube like it's just a regular social media. Like, I'm posting videos that I like. I'm doing stuff that I want to do. You know, like, another thing, in my old YouTube, there's nothing wrong with that, but in my old YouTube, I was always in my bonnets and rock around in robes. And that's not how I want to present myself on social media. And yes, YouTube is a little bit more real and raw and authentic. So yes, you will see me with like no makeup on and stuff like that. Or you might see me with a bonnet on, I don't know. But what I'm saying is, like, how I present myself on social media, that's how I want to present myself on YouTube. Because that's genuinely what I wanted to do. I was only walking around with bonnets and robes to be more relatable to y'all. Like, I was only doing that for you guys because I wanted to be real. I wanted to be, you know what I'm saying? And then, like, coming from a girly girl and coming from somebody who loved makeup, I've been wearing makeup since I was in high school, and I was wearing heels in high school. So coming from somebody who's a girly girl and like to dress up, a lot of people don't like that. Like, society don't like girly girls, and you might think like, yes they do, or no they don't. Like, if you like to keep up with yourself and stuff like that, people think you automatically insecure. Like, I was wearing a full face of makeup to Dairy Queen when I used to work at Dairy Queen, and people used to be like, why is she wearing makeup? Like, why she, like, cause that's just me. Like, baby, I don't know my grandma. My grandma used to put on a full face of makeup to run errands. Like, that's just me. Like, I always been that way. So I was like, I don't want, you know, my YouTube channel to come off like I'm not relatable. So no, I can be relatable and still be cute. Y'all still might see me like in a robe or, you know, with no makeup on, because I definitely have videos with me no makeup on, but that's just not me. When I press this camera, I want to be a girly girl. I want to kind of escape from my reality, if that makes sense. And like I said, I'm still being me, I'm still being authentic, but I feel like I'm being more me on this channel than I was on my other channel, honestly. Ooh, it made my legs go numb sitting crisscross applesauce like this. Ooh. My old YouTube pretty much taught me, like, be who you are, be authentically you. You don't have to hop on all the YouTube trends and stuff like that. Cause, like, let's be real, if you don't have like no value as you, like as of just you yourself, if your personality don't hold no weight just by being you, it doesn't matter how many trends you do. Y'all see it so many times. I see it so, especially on TikTok, I see it so many times. Somebody will go viral for like a story time, or somebody go viral for like something, and 3, 4, 5, 6 months later, it's like they're not getting that traction that they was getting when they went viral. The kind of the same thing that happened to me, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, no, I want to gain subscribers because they just like my videos. That's it, you know what I'm saying? Yes, it might take a little bit slower because I'm not doing like the trendy stuff, or my life is not aesthetically pleasing. I'm a single mama, you know, with 3 kids, living in the projects, you know what I'm saying? But I still want to document my journey, because although I don't be feeling like it all the time, because I do be getting discouraged sometimes, I really don't feel like I'm going to be in a project forever. I pray I don't be in a project forever. So I want to document my journey. Me and my kids have been living in a project for a very long time, and I have outgrown living in the projects. I have outgrown poverty, okay? I really do be feeling like sometimes God allowed me to go through everything in my life so it can have a better good in the future. Like, some decisions I made, it was me. Some bad decisions I made, it was me. But what I'm saying is, God can still use glory in your mess, okay? So although I'm not gonna do another income-based house tour, y'all seen my house. I live in the projects, okay? And like I said, I don't want to gain subscribers because I'm a single mama struggling living in the projects. That's not my niche. My niche is Ashley Shanae. Okay, I just wanted to share a little bit about me, about my old YouTube, and you know, I want to grow more on this channel, and I want to open up more on this channel. Who knows, like this could be a beautiful thing, like in the future. Like I can look back at this video and be like, you know, because you know your girl just ready for a life to change and for life to get better. I have been through so many things that if I just sit on here and tell you all the things that I've been through, child, we'll be here all day and all night. Okay, I just wanted to introduce myself. I didn't even tell y'all like my age. I am 33, y'all. 33. I'm 33. I forgot to tell y'all that I am 33, and it's obvious I don't got no friends, and I said I don't got no village or nobody. Okay, that mean your girl also don't got no man. I've been single since 2017, so January will be 8 years. Yeah, January will be 8 years that I have been single. So long, child, the years be going by, and I'm just ready to see where God gonna take me in this journey. And yeah, like I said, I probably missed some things out, but you know, you would get to know me more and more and more and more if you subscribe to my channel, or if you already subscribe, you get to know me more and more and more. You feel me? Yes, y'all, I just wanted to say hey, and I'm Ashley, and I hope you got to know me a little bit more. And if you did enjoy this video, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I will see y'all in my next video.